YouTube success stories are everywhere. Silver play buttons, million view videos, and even viral growth overnight. But no one actually talks about this. Today we'll be speaking with someone who's been grinding streaming and content creation for over 8 years. In that time, he has gained over 200,000 views, but less than 1,000 subscribers, with no monetization, no growth, and zero answers as to why. This is the story of Waldo, a streamer and content creator who gave it everything, but just couldn't break through. So what actually went wrong? What does he wish he knew sooner? And how do you avoid ending up in the same way? Yo, what's up? It's your one and only Stoutimon, and this isn't just another horror story. This is the dark side of YouTube. Alright, so thanks, Waldo. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for taking the time and sharing your expertise on YouTube, because I know you've seen the ups and the downs. You know the dark side, you know the light side, and you have a unique perspective on shining light on how people can grow on YouTube. So if we could go through a couple of questions, maybe just introduce yourself and let people know who you are.
Hey, I'm Waldo TV. I'm a variety content creator. I make WoW videos, any type of content that I actually feel like is fun. I used to only do World of Warcraft content, but now I do anything and everything with everyone that I can. So yeah, that's
Sweet.
about it.
All right. So walk us through your journey on your channel. Like, what got you started on YouTube?
I think I was still in high school back then, and I was like always playing World of Warcraft, and then I saw like YouTubers making videos. I saw them making WoW videos, and it was kind of fun watching it, and I wanted to give it a try. And so I started making World of Warcraft videos, League of Legends videos. Some of them are still up to this day. I made some other games that we played, like Limbo and all that kind of stuff that I got started, and it was just fun. It was trying out something new that I didn't think I would be able to do, and yeah, man, I just started watching people that I really enjoyed watching.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that too. Appreciate it. On to the next question. What was the vision for your channel back when you got started?
I think the vision back then was trying get really good at playing World of Warcraft. Well, obviously with a ping, it's very hard to actually reach that top of the bracket of being like a good WoW player. So, um, trying to be a good WoW player and trying to make cool videos. That was always the plan. And eventually, I just started having fun, man. Like, stop moving away from trying to be really good at the game. Just have fun, man.
Yeah, I feel it works out better that way when you just having fun with it. You know, it's sometimes you didn't expect it that way. Like a video, you'll just have a little bit of fun doing it as a joke kind of thing, and it tends to blow up
Yeah,
when videos you put a lot
yeah,
of
and I
effort into
kind of
don't.
and I made some fun, cool PvP montages as well. That was kind of fun. So that stuff was fun. Adding like cool music to it, and that was fun, man.
Great. So, how many years have you been on YouTube doing content, basically, dude?
I think my channel started, if I remember correctly, if I look back, and I think it's 8 years now, or
8 years.
10. I think 8 or 10 years. I think my YouTube is 10 years old,
Yeah,
but I
okay.
started making a little bit after. But yeah, there's some old videos on there. Like if people go check, they can actually see how old my channel is. So I've been doing this for a whole while, but again, I took a break from making videos and started doing more streaming back then and didn't make enough videos because I didn't understand YouTube as much as I do now. So,
Okay.
yeah.
But anyway, 8 years on a platform is no real joke, dude. So, what kept you going all these years?
I think it was kind of just like I always had this thing where I wanted to stop, but then it was like I get that urge again to do it again and just have fun with it. So I kind of just like kept going back. I took a break, like a long hiatus, and then I come back and make something new. And I it always drew me back. I think this will always be a part of my life, and I think that making videos is fun. I love it. The whole process of it is just it's just fun.
Yeah, no, like I feel like that is the way to look at it. Like not rush to try and get those vanity metrics quickly, but doing it long term and having fun while doing it. This like this passion that you have for that fun of doing it. That's what sees
Yeah.
people grow over long term and stuff. So
Yes.
this is going to be a bit of a harsh question, but how do you feel seeing your videos not getting the traction that you hoped for?
Back then it was kind of discouraging. Back then I thought my ideas were cool and it didn't gain as much views as I hoped it would. But then eventually over time I kind of just made stuff that, and nowadays I just make stuff that I think is cool and fun. If some people watch it and they enjoy it, cool. If some people don't, then it's fine. And you use back then I used to really like actually care like if my video was doing well. Nowadays I just upload it, think it's cool. If people like it, that's cool. If they don't, it's okay. Like
Yeah.
there's no real hard feelings or like me getting, discouraged anymore. It's yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that kind of must have taken a toll on you on actually getting to this point where, you know what I mean, like you want every video to blow up, and how did that play on you, especially your mental health?
It
Like,
was yeah, like I said, it was kind of discouraging because I felt like at that point I wasn't good enough.
mm,
You sometimes a lot of people when they get discouraged, what are they like? This is I'm not good enough. I should rather give up or, and my kind of advice to that is just keep trying, man. Like it's trust the process. Like eventually something will change with everything that you do in life. Just
mm,
maybe not now, maybe in 10 years or whatever time, then maybe something will change. But
yeah,
if not, it's okay. There's always some new opportunities out there. So,
yeah, yeah. No, that's true. Like, there's new opportunities every day, especially with how the platforms are working with nowadays. Like, new opportunities arise every day. So,
and like a
yeah,
new social media platform coming out, you can capitalize on that too. Like, look how many people blew up on TikTok when TikTok
yeah,
came out.
yeah, dude,
So, yeah,
yeah.
man.
All right. So, what's your process for actually making videos today?
Dude, my process today, it kind of takes me long to make a video because I've work. So obviously I edit some of it and then I kind of it sits there for a while and then I go back to it and finish some of it because like I don't have that much time that I used to.
Yeah.
So I kind of just like I edit some of it and then I'm like okay, I can add some stuff tomorrow because I also play games like off stream when I'm not making videos, so I just enjoy the games as well. So it takes me kind of long sometimes to pump out videos, 'cause sometimes one a week, maybe a little bit later than one week I post something, but I always post something. There's always
Okay.
something that's gonna be posted. Um, video editing is a long process.
You tell me
Like
about it,
it's
dude.
very like it's time consuming.
Yeah.
If you have the time to sit and learn it and do really well with it, your videos can be really good. But if you don't have the time, like I do right now, you kind of just do basic editing, and that's about it. Try to make the clip look fun or the video look good. But if you don't have the time, then yeah, man, it's kind of
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, tell me about it. I find myself sometimes in the same situation where I'd like to do one video a week, but I don't always get the opportunity to do it.
Yeah, you don't have the time, man.
Yeah. So, what have you tried to grow your channel in recent times and in the beginning? Like, what was your process to growing
Oh,
to?
dude, in the beginning, I was horrible with social media. I was terrible. I didn't know how Twitter worked. I didn't know how to promote my stream with all my socials. I was just, I didn't capitalize on hashtags back then. I think if I knew back then what I knew now, how to promote my streams and everything, it would be a lot better than what it is, as what it was back then. It was terrible. It
Yeah.
was terrible. Nowadays, I use TikTok, I use Instagram, I use my Facebook page to upload reels. I use YouTube Shorts. I really abuse the YouTube Shorts because I upload so many of them when I can.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I try to be active on all my socials. It's just hard keeping up with everything plus work plus.
Yeah.
So I try to promote as much as I can. But yeah, back then I was horrible. Don't ever ask me back then how to do social media because I didn't know what to do.
Yeah. No, but I mean, we all start off that way. So we
Yeah,
don't hold it against you, do. Like, I mean, you learn as you
yeah,
go. You learn as you go. So
yes.
do you feel like you mentioned streaming? So do you feel that streaming alone is enough to grow in 2025?
Um, it depends who you are and what kind of content you do. It depends on if your streams are more with a group playing, like, let's say, co-op games, or like if you can do games where you can play with people, great, because that's, you play with people and you can collab. I think collabing is good this year. I think collabing with a lot of good people and stuff can help you really gain traction on your channel, but you can still do it alone. It's just way harder than doing collabs, because obviously you're playing a game on your own, and then you have to entertain people by yourself. Where
Yeah.
if you have a group and something funny happens, that's a clip right there. Like the same with my repo clip where my friend tried to pick up the bomb and he exploded. Like, see, that's if you play with people, it makes the content more enjoyable than you doing it on your own.
Yeah, no, it
So
is. It is
I would
tough.
say, you can stream alone in 2025. It's just harder than doing collabs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. So, like through sense of networking, where you're making these friendships
Yes.
and actually growing
Yeah.
together in that way. Yeah,
Yeah.
that does work. And I know you mentioned in our previous discussions, like we had some deep discussions about YouTube and content creation and stuff. So you previously mentioned that you think YouTube is luck based. Has this belief helped
Yes.
you or hurt your growth in any way?
Um, it hasn't hurt my growth, no, because I always knew there was some luck to it, and there's some YouTubers as well that even said, like big YouTubers like Moist Critical and those people that said there's a lot of luck involved as well, because you can make really good content. You can. Like, you can make the top-notch quality content, but if those stuff doesn't go viral and it doesn't resonate with audiences, and it doesn't, you can be the best editor in the world and make good videos, but like, it's not to say your channel is going to pop off like any minute.
Yeah.
So there's some luck involved with it. Yes, I
Okay.
think that, look how big like Charlie's channel is, and you look at like that. That is not. He also said that was not just from working hard. It was literally also luck that his channel popped off, and then we got some viral clips.
Okay.
Because when something goes viral, that's kind of lucky. Because not everyone's clips are gonna go viral. That's just reality of it.
Yeah, that is true. That is kind of a harsh reality that, yeah, not everything will go viral. And yeah, the
And some
likelihood of
people,
going viral is actually lower than you expect it to be.
yes. So the percentage of going viral is low. You can go viral. I'm not saying you can't,
Mm.
but the percentage of going viral on the internet is like, because there's so many people that's doing it as well. So your thing popping off, it has to capture a lot of people's attention before it actually. And some people's attention span is very low because they
Yeah,
watch shorts and scroll past.
especially nowadays.
Like
Yeah.
same with TikTok. Yeah, it's not like how it used to be where you can watch like a 48-minute video, where some people can't even do that anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Tell me about it. I find myself also kind of guilty of that nowadays. Like if I watch longer videos, I feel like, you know what I mean, like a bit fidgety. Like I want to click away or look at something else or
yeah.
while I'm listening to it. So yeah,
Yeah, that never left me watching long form videos. It never left me. I enjoy watching YouTube videos. It's great. Like, you kind of learn from them as well. Like
yeah,
the do's and don'ts of the internet, and like kind of what's good, what's not good. Like people, you how I learned, like, I'm not a partner on YouTube yet, but people abusing the copyright system, that's a big no-no. Like
yeah.
stuff like that. You learn so many things along the way as well from watching YouTube videos. So I like the long form content, man.
Yeah. Okay. Um, okay. So after 8 years, dude, like if you see the results are not there in your content and performance wise, what do you think is missing from your content?
Mm, what is missing? Well, I've always played games and done stuff mostly on my own. I think the biggest thing is that I didn't network enough to do a lot of things with a lot of people. I think I try to go more solo and try to do my own thing, and I kind of shot myself in the foot, because there were some collabs back then that I turned down because I just didn't think it was for me. Right? Maybe that collab could have, like, maybe, put me in another direction, which would have been good, or Yeah. So I think there was a lot of missed opportunities as well to grow.
Okay.
Um, but other than that, I don't regret my 8 years on YouTube. I've had fun. We had some very good moments. I mean, in content creation wise, we back then my mom had a tumor. Not a lot of people know this,
Yeah.
and we raised enough money from Twitch to get my mom the operation that she needed. So that's
Wow.
something I can be proud of to this day, and my community for people supporting, even people from others like parts of the world and channels and stuff. Everyone contributed, which I am forever grateful for. So there's some cool stuff we've done.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
for that, like that marathon was insane. So I don't look at it as, you know, it's 8 years wasted or whatever. I enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it, and I'll still do it probably till the day I die, even if I don't grow. It's I love it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you gotta develop that love for it, and it does take time. It does take time to actually get to where you want to be and what you want to see. So,
Yeah.
what do you think maybe separates creators from those that grow fast and those who don't grow fast?
Um, I think it's finding yourself in your niche when it comes to making content. Like for instance, like you get IRL streamers, you get all sorts of types of content and streamers and everything that you get. And I think the biggest thing is the people as well that did it early on and grew fast was people, like I'm gonna use Jinxie as an example because Jinxie was a very good example of this. He streamed for one viewer for over a year.
One viewer. Okay.
And I think, yes, he streamed to one viewer for an entire year, and then he blew up. And one of those things was that he has a personality of his own. I think finding yourself and having your own personality, um, not a persona, but like what makes you you, and people
Yeah.
can resonate with that. People can like actually, you know, you know, see like some of a little bit of themselves in you and actually have fun with what you're doing and
Yeah.
enjoy the journey. I think when Jinxie and all those people like blew up, like Kai Cenat, those people, they were doing something that they liked and what resonated with people, and they were doing it because they were them. They weren't something pretending to be something else.
Yeah.
So I think that's what separates most people because I see a lot of people trying to be something that they're not, and some people can see through that. Viewers
Yeah.
can see through if
Yeah.
you're faking stuff or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
No, they totally can. I think that's the one thing that hasn't changed throughout YouTube from its inception is that authenticity and relatability in the content creator. It's kind of like you kind of sharing the journey with them as they grow.
yeah,
So that's one thing that shouldn't be left out. Even if you are taking frameworks and systems from somebody else, you need
yeah,
to be able to adapt it to yourself and put your own flavor on
yeah,
it. And then yeah,
yeah,
like you need to
yeah.
keep that authenticity. It does.
Twist it to your own narrative. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Okay, so next question. If someone gave you a roadmap with everything you need to grow, like all the framework systems, so basically making sure that you can go viral every time, would you follow that?
Um, I would to a certain extent, but like kind of just do it in my own way as well, right? Like
Hmm.
add my own way of doing it because I like my own process of doing things. So if they gave me a roadmap, yeah, sure. Like, but I want to change that roadmap a little bit to my own style, if that makes sense, or my own thing that I can still have fun and enjoy the stuff I put out, right? Like, if
Okay.
that makes sense.
No, it does. It totally does. I get you. I get you. Like, oh, that's what you're saying. Like, you want to adapt it to your own way so that
Yeah.
it's authentic for you in that way that you
Yes.
want to do things in your own
Yeah.
style, right?
Yeah,
Um,
because some people, the style that they sometimes do videos or the way they do things can sometimes won't work for someone else, right? And
yeah.
then you have to twist it a little bit to your own thing to make that thing work, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does make sense. It does make sense. Next question is why haven't you tried any new strategies after all these years?
I wouldn't say I haven't tried new strategies. I think from what I when I how less I uploaded way back when I did YouTube for the first time, I didn't know that you needed to post consistently, right? And the algorithm picks up. I didn't know any of that stuff. I didn't. Um, Now after all these years, like I think I've done, you know, as I should, right?
Mhm.
But I think there's always new strategies and new ways to do it, but I just have not found that new way to adapt to the times, right?
Yeah,
Because again, my content with some of the stuff that I play, like let's say World of Warcraft, WoW is a very old game.
yeah,
It is 20 years old by now.
yeah, yeah.
So
Been
most
that
of
long
the
already.
age audience for WoW is different from if you play with someone that or you play a game that Fortnite, right?
Yeah,
Because the age demographic between the two is way different. So I have not tried new things, but nowadays like I do different types of content that I feel is fun, right? I do like COD that I did recently with a friend. I did WoW with my brother and I uploaded a short of it. I did Split Fiction with Kara that I played through another creator that's a very good friend of mine. So I'm doing way different things. And I like that I'm doing a variety of things because most of the people will be like, "Oh yeah, I don't like WoW, but I like Split Fiction. Let me watch that." And that's the thing that I'm doing right now.
yeah. I get you. In that way, you're trying to portray on your channel that you are the niche, and it's not actually what you do on your channel. In that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. I get it. I appreciate you being real with us, dude. So what we do on Viral Engine is, like I mentioned, these frameworks and systems that do go viral, that have gone viral for many people in at least 10 different niches and more. This is what I do for my clients as well. And I've seen it benefit me. Like my channels have gone to at least over 100,000 views. I've got a few videos now that I started implementing, and I am able to, when I do have the time to make videos, I've been seeing my outliers are really booming. Like I've got one recent video that's already a 13x outlier, if not more than that. So what I would like to ask you is, what would it take for you to give YouTube another shot?
Um, I don't know, man. Uh, I think it would if it could be. I think if I actually give it a shot and like actually doing it again as I did, like put a lot of time and effort in, it would really have to be that I can actually m- have some monetization on it and like actually gain something from it. Because right now, I'm working a job that I actually love.
Yeah,
And if and this is not just because I just want to do it for money, but at the end of the day, I have stuff to pay and I have stuff to like
yeah,
keep up with. But if YouTube can provide the same that I'm making at that point, and it's actually worth it to do it and actually go with it, and it pays well, then I would do it. But right now there's just no other thing that I can do now than just actually doing my job. So
yeah. And I get you. You need an income to be able to live and then also do your passion projects on the
yes.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you taking the time and having this conversation with us, dude. It's been a long time since I actually spoke to you, so it's good to see that you're
Yeah.
actually doing well, man.
No. Yeah, no, it's good to see you too, man.
But thanks for joining us, Waldo. We'll catch up again soon, dude.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Sweet. Peace out.
Peace.
If you are grinding like Waldo and you're thinking, I'm next, that the algorithm will actually see me, you need to wake up. You don't need more hours grinding. You need an actual system that works. If you don't build with intention, YouTube will chew you up and spit you out. And that's what the viral engine is for. We turn lost creators into strategic machines with content that grows, converts, and gets you paid. If you want to avoid Waldo's fate, click the link in the description, book a free game plan call, and let's build your channel like it's your business. Now, for you, this isn't the dark side. This is your turning point.